Today's SVG news stories are for two niche audiences: 90s kids who want to play a slightly less crappy version of their favorite aged-like-milk first-person shooter, and the, 3 people who think the PS5 is too small.
I know you're out there somewhere. I just haven't figured out how to get to you. But believe me, I will.
Way back when the PS5's design was originally unveiled, there was one aspect in particular that everyone latched onto. The console is big, significantly taller and heftier than any PlayStation console before it. And while the size of the PS5 has led to some pretty spectacular memes within the last year, it appears that some people think the console could always be bigger. Enter YouTuber ZHC, who has recently set a record for building the largest PlayStation 5 console in the world.
This is the world's largest PS5. It stands 10 feet tall, weighs more than 500 pounds, and cost me over 70 grand.
For those keeping score at home, this custom PS5 is about as tall as everybody's latest vampiric obsession, Resident Evil Village's Lady Dimitrescu. A weight comparison, however, remains to be made, at least until the big blood-sucking babe inevitably steps on us halfway through the game.
I won't let you down.
Anyway, it's worth noting that the massive machine is fully functional. The giant PS5 plays games, and the humongous controller that accompanies it can indeed be used, although it may take more than one person to move both joysticks and mash buttons. As impressive as that is, ZHC wasn't quite done yet. After building the system, ZHC and his team spent 100 hours painting custom designs on either side of it. To make things even more interesting, ZHC customized one side while the rest of his team worked on the other. The team with the best design won PS5s of their own to take home, with a number of leftover PS5s going to charity. ZHC also agreed to give away his massive PS5, on the condition that he lost the contest, of course.
If I lose, I have to give away the world's largest PS5 to a random person.
We know what some of you are thinking. This crap's cool and all, but what about a more practical giveaway? Well, ZHC and his team gifted a regular-sized PS5 to a young kid who was celebrating his 2-year anniversary for his bone marrow transplant. ZHC and company also planned to send Mateo and his family a bit of extra money to help pay for his medical bills.
Mateo also has a lot of medical bills that need to be paid, so I think we're gonna put aside some money to help him pay for that.
At the end of the day, ZHC's space theme design beat out his team's nautical painting, but he still awarded them each with a PlayStation 5 for all of their hard work. According to ZHC, his PS5-centric giveaways aren't over quite yet. In a comment on the PS5 video, the YouTuber announced that his custom PS5, quote, has been confirmed as the world's largest fully functioning PS5 plus controller, not a prop. To celebrate, ZHC plans to gift 100 PS5s to his subscribers when the video hits 1 million likes. Considering how hard it is to get a PS5 these days before the scalpers do, ZHC's subscribers may soon end up being some of the luckiest gamers out there. For many years now, old-school N64 fans have been begging for a GoldenEye 007 remaster or remake. No, not like the knockoff version Activision put out over a decade ago. The one that swapped Pierce Brosnan out for an Uncanny Valley Nightmare version of Daniel Craig.
You alright?
No? Yes.
Instead, gamers have wanted a souped-up edition of the N64 classic built for modern-day consoles. It's been known for a while now that Rare was indeed working on such a game at one point. Footage of the unfinished product surfaced online, along with word that the project was inevitably scrapped due to licensing issues. There is some good news to share, however, if you're willing to get your hands a little dirty. Thanks to YouTuber Grazlu00, a fully playable copy of the GoldenEye 007 remaster has appeared online. The catch? It can only be played using an Xbox 360 emulator. Judging by the gameplay videos posted online, the GoldenEye remaster must have been pretty close to complete. A look at a start-to-finish playthrough doesn't reveal any areas with missing content, nor do there appear to be any major bugs or glitches. And wow, how much more improved are those character models? The upgrades are at their most jarring in the game's intro sequence and ending credits, where you can see before and after shots of the main cast. The graphics in most N64 games look dated these days, but next to this remaster, the older version of GoldenEye looks downright ancient. With IO Interactive now securing the rights to make a James Bond video game, it seems even more unlikely this GoldenEye remaster will get an official release. Maybe fans will get lucky one day and the issues around rights will work themselves out. Until then, it looks like this leaked version is as close as you'll get to playing a new GoldenEye.